Hey everyone, so for the next couple of minutes, I'll be discussing with you the answer for this question. So what is the question? If I is my complex number, it's iota, square root of -1, then if I take the power of itself, then is this a real or an imaginary number? So that means is I raised to I belongs to complex number or it belongs to real number? That's what my question is. Well, the answer is very simple. Thanks to Euler's formula. So if I use Euler's formula, my job becomes pretty much easier. And what is that formula? The formula is cos theta plus I sin theta is equal to e raised to I theta. Euler's identity or Euler's formula. Using this, you will easily get your answer. How come? You take theta equal to pi by 2. So when I take theta equal to pi by 2, what I get? I get e raised to I pi by 2 is equal to, what is cos pi by 2? It is 0. Plus what is sin pi by 2? It is 1. So this is nothing but I. So therefore, what is I raised to I? It is e raised to I pi by 2 whole raised to I, which is nothing but e raised to I square pi by 2. But what is I square? -1, right? So this is e raised to minus pi by 2. E is what? Is 2.71 something. So it's a real number. Pi by 2 is a number. So what is this? This is nothing but a real number. Isn't that simple? And if you use calculator, answer will come out to be, I have done this calculation, 0.20788 approximately. This is what the answer is. So I raised to I is a real number. To be precise, it's approximately 0.20788. Okay, so because of this nice formula, our jobs becomes pretty much easier. But then wait a second. If you have studied little bit of complex numbers, then you might have seen that exponential functions, if they are reals, then it's a single valued function. In complex analysis, they are multi-valued function. Even if you don't know multivalued function, at least I hope you know that our sine is a periodic function. That means what? It keeps on taking the same value after the interval of 2 pi. So if I keep on increasing by 2 pi, sine will keep on taking the same value. So here I took pi by 2. Suppose if you are more smarter than me, and suppose if you take 2 pi, that means you take theta equal to 5 pi by 2, and you argue with me that if I put here 5 pi by 2, what is cos 5 pi by 2? It is 0, because cos pi by 2 is 0. After 2 pi, cos will again be 0. What is sin pi by 2? It is 1. So this is nothing but I. So if I do the same thing over here, I have 5 pi by 2. Here also I have 5 pi by 2, and here you have 5 pi by 2. And you ask me whether is this correct? Answer is yes, this is also correct because of this multi-valued function. Okay, so even if you take theta equal to 5 pi by 2, you get a real number. In that case, this will be nothing but 0.00039. So this what the answer will come out to be. Well, doesn't matter. What I want is it's still a real number. Well, if another friends tell that okay, let's take minus pi by 2. What's the harm? No harm. Again, if you do the same thing, what here in this case you will have minus 3 pi by 2. And if you do the same, if you keep on doing the process, you again get a real number. So here you will get different answers. Not a problem. But answer to our original question, is I raised to I real or imaginary? Answer is it's always real. It's a multi-valued function. It will take infinitely many values. In short, you take theta equal to, okay, let me erase this part. So if I take theta equal to pi by 2 plus 2 pi. So if I take theta equal to pi by 2 plus 2 n pi, where n can be any integer, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, and so on. If I take this to be theta, then my e raised to, this is become, but this is I pi by 2 plus 2 n pi. This is nothing but I itself, and therefore I raised to I becomes e raised to minus pi by 2 plus 2 n pi, which is a real number. So I raised to I takes infinitely many values, but it's a real number. And since we always take the principal value, therefore many times you will see that we take I raised to I as the first one which I wrote. I think it was 0.20788. So usually we take this as the value, as the principal value. But then yes, it takes infinitely many values and it's a real number. So I hope you understood the concept. If yes, do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you.